Good day, Lasalicians. I am Ms. Josah and I am the President of Math Circle West. Today, we are going to talk about triangle congruence. Let us have an introduction about what is triangle congruence. Two triangles are said to be congruent if they are of the same size and same shape. Two congruent triangles have the same area and perimeter. All the sides and angles of a triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of its congruent triangle. We can prove the congruency of any two triangles by using three different properties, which are SSS and SAS and ASA. Now, let us define the three different properties. SSS or side, side, side. If the three sides of one triangle are congruent to the three sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent, oftentimes called the side, side, side pattern. Here is the illustration of side, side, side postulate. AB is congruent to DE. AC is congruent to DF. And BC congruent to EF. SAS or side angle side. If the two sides and an included angle of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Included angle is the angle formed by two given sides. Here is the illustration of a side angle side postulate. SU is congruent to VX. TU is congruent to WX. Angle U congruent to angle X. ASA or angle side angle. If the two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding two angles and an included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Included sides is the side whose endpoints are the vertices of the angles. Here is the illustration of an angle side angle postulate. Segment CB is congruent to segment QR. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Congruence of triangles has many applications in the real world. Architects and engineers use triangles when they build structures because they are considered to be the most stable of all geometric figures. Triangles are oftentimes used as frameworks, supports for many construction works. They need to be congruent. Designs and patterns having the same size and the same shape are seen in almost all places. You can see the bridge, buildings, towers, in furnitures, even the handicrafts and fabrics. Congruence of triangles is so important. It allows us to draw conclusions about the congruence of polygons too. We'll see how the 6 parts of a triangle corresponds to one another, and how they must be aligned to signify congruence. Congruent triangles are an important part of our everyday world, especially for reinforcing many structures. Similar triangles are very useful for indirectly determining the size of items, which are difficult to measure by hand. Typical examples include building heights and tree heights and tower heights. As a confident Lasallian, mathematics helps us better problem-solving skills and of course help us think analytically and have better listening abilities. Analytically, thinking refers to the ability to think critically about the world around us. Reasoning and analytically skills and essentials because they help us solve problems and look for solutions. Learning and appreciating mathematics can help us you appreciate things that you would not otherwise notice about the world in reality. Math is everywhere. Thank you so much for listening and may God bless us all.